Hello! Yes, I have a voice. I'm not some entity that makes meme videos. I actually have displayed my voice on another channel called Lantern Productions, which makes an abridged series, but I wouldn't recommend it at the current moment. I'm still figuring things out, and a lot of the episodes, are just not funny. I'm sorry. I tried, but the worst of these examples is the episode Murder is Funny Now, which has 3 jokes and only one of them works, and the rest of it is just exposition, which should never happen in a bridge series, but they're setting up for jokes that I want to make in later episodes. But I need to learn to not do that and just write the episodes, but whatever. We're not here to talk about that. We're actually here for me to ramble about my favorite Owl House character, Gus. Now, this may come as a surprise to people because Gus isn't usually a chalk pick for favorite Owl House character, but he happens to be my favorite. For one, Gus is one of the funnier characters in the show, usually hitting the comedic beats pretty well, while also having a very likable personality and interesting struggles. One of his struggles includes being patronized by other students, which haven't we all been there? Don't lie. When you were younger, somebody patronized you, thought that because you were younger, you wouldn't notice. But you noticed. You noticed. You noticed. However, while his episodes are usually well-written and entertaining, I do have to bring up the fact that Gus tends to be overshadowed in his stories. Not by a lot, but let's take, for example, my favorite episode of the show, Labyrinth Runners. Gus is paired up with Hunter, and a subsection of the fandom focused entirely on Hunter because he's new and also one of the chalk picks for favorite character. And the crew definitely knew this. Hunter is also one of Dana's favorite characters. However, that wasn't really a big issue, considering that the episode was still well written and Gus still got to be a giant focus in the episode. And a lot of the fandom recognized that, even if some of them didn't. But then we have to talk about Through the Looking Glass Ruins. This was a travesty, I'm sorry. It's a phenomenal episode, don't get me wrong, but Dana, why would you put the Lumity kiss in this episode? Why? Why must you overshadow my boy? Why? If you go looking up reactions of Through the Looking Glass Ruins, chances are you're going to see pictures of Luce and Amity rather than Gus. And I am guilty of this too. If you mention Through the Looking Glass Ruins, I'll be like, oh yeah, the episode where Luce and Amity kiss? Which is a shame because its main storyline is really well written and an interesting look into Gus's character that we hadn't seen up to that point. Ultimately, since Season 3 is comprised of 3 specials, which are series finales, I don't want Gus to take center stage, and I don't think he could even take center stage. I just want him to have an equal part to the rest of the main characters. You know how Luce, Amity, and Hunter will no doubt have their moments? Let Gus have an equally as important moment. And they could be setting up to something, considering Gus did see all of Belos' memories and likely knows that he killed his brother. So, hopefully Gus will get his moment to shine finally. That was kind of just my rambly thoughts on Gus and how he's amazing and underappreciated and deserves his moment in the spotlight. But anyway, that's kind of it, and I don't think I'm going to be speaking on this channel for a while. I'm just going to go back to making dumb cage memes, okay? Okay, see you later.